Welcome, Needham Town Moderator and fellow town meeting members. My name's Artie Crocker, and I'm here to present Article 29, appropriate for McLeod Field renovation design. Article 29, to see if the town will vote to raise and or transfer an appropriate $48,000 from McLeod Field renovation design to be spent under the direction of the town manager, and to meet this appropriation, that $45,000 be transferred from the CPA 2021 General Reserve, and $3,000 be transferred from General Fund Free Cash. I'll talk more about the $3,000 in a few slides. The Department of Public Works and Park and Recreation have developed a maintenance plan for all fields, which include new construction, total reconstruction, partial renovation, irrigation, drainage improvements, and equipment replacement or repair, bleachers, fences, backstops, player benches, and miscellaneous equipment for multi-use fields and ball diamonds. Since McLeod Field was renovated in 2009, there have been several drainage issues related to the 4-foot drainage pipe that runs through the field or under the field. This has caused sinkholes that require emergency repair for the field to be safely used, and has caused the field to fail prematurely. A full renovation of the subsurface, surface, and improved amenities will be focused on this design. Now, if you give me a moment, I will share the screen and continue the presentation. Okay, so the Town and Community Preservation Committee, McLeod Field Design and Funding Request. Where? Well, the McLeod Field, which is a 90-foot baseball diamond, is at the DeFazio Fields Complex. Now, where is that? That's down Dedham Ave, on the other side of the railroad tracks behind Pollard School. So again, down Dedham Ave to the left, right before the DPW building. This is obviously an overview of that. Now, specifically, where is McLeod Field? It is this field to the right. As you're going into the complex, it's basically just straight ahead in the parking lot. That is it right there. And so we're engineering design improvements for the playing field. So why field-related improvements are needed and desired? Well, we need better connectivity through the McLeod Field to the other fields at DeFazio. We absolutely need player and athletic safety issues to be taken care of. We need to really formalize the JV baseball field, formally adjust the grading and the field transitions, what's going on. We need to finish what they call the Lacrosse Wall construction that was gifted to the town. Now, in another slide, you'll see it's the far right-hand side. There is this small wall. It's a little hard to see, but that is what the lacrosse construction wall is. It's something where they can bounce balls off of it to basically practice their lacrosse skills. Now, this is within the McLeod Field area, but beyond the normal hitting distance. So we need additional fencing as well, improvements to protect spectators, cars, and possibly something in the outfield even to give a designation of where the outfield is or ends. Again, spectator seating will be necessary as well, or be desired, let's put it that way, and some additional possibilities, again, yet to be determined. And as mentioned, we need some proper connectivity to the other fields. And we're talking about areas such as this right there. Now, I had talked about I had mentioned something about the $3,000. Now, there is an issue with a 48-inch drainage pipe under the field. And that is creating a lot of problems for this field. And, the next slide, I think it'll make it quite obvious. That is what happens, or what is necessary to be done because the pipe is under the field, or more specifically, because it is not in good shape under the field. It creates sinkholes. The DPW or the Park Service has to go in there and take care of these issues. Now, in designing these field improvements, there was a $48,000 request. Only $45,000 is actually going to be designing the field, basic improvements, amenities. And while we are designing the field improvements, we are going to be also requesting from the town, or the town is requesting the town meeting vote for, an additional $3,000, which will be used for some of the designing of the pipe improvements as well. So only $3,000 of that $48,000 is for going toward the design of the drainage pipe under the field. The other $45,000, which is the CPC, we felt fell under that purview. We are voting to approve that $45,000 for the field improvements themselves. This is the aftermath when a sinkhole does occur. It gets filled in, has to get regraded, reseeded, and so forth, and then go on until the next one occurs. Other field improvements needed. Again, this field has to be brought into shape. Many of the fields, if not all the fields, have been brought into quality shape yet for actually playing softball and baseball on. This field desperately needs work to be of quality playing surface. I had mentioned the Lacrosse Wall that was gifted. Since it's in the presentation from Ed at the Field Services, I will present it to you. Right here in this, you can see my cursor. Right here, there is a wall. Now, this is actually it's a little wall, but it's a very important wall because it makes it much easier for players, lacrosse players, to actually practice their skills. Now, it is within the foul pole lines of the MCLEOD field, which this is the MCLEOD field, but it is beyond the distance, the hitting distance of this softball field. Again, we will be looking at, or the town will be looking at, possible fencing considerations going on. The parking lot is down here. Spectators, my apologies that it's not in the view of this picture. Spectators are down in this area usually. Fencing to protect the spectators. Possible, let's say, bleachers or seating for the spectators. So work does have to be done on this field. And again, we were talking about the possibilities. What is going to happen in this field? It's a matter of some things have to happen. It's just a fact. It absolutely needs to happen. Then some things we don't know what other possibilities are, but it's a matter of we're going down the road, we're looking at possibilities, and in going down that road, the process will involve user groups, park and rec, a lot of people, that's basically the groups that use this field. We are in the public in general. We will be reaching out, the town will be reaching out to these groups to see what is needed for this field to bring it into shape where people would like. And basically just a sustainable future. We want to keep this field in good shape. We want it to be a playing quality that kids like to play on, like other groups like to play on. Because it isn't just the school groups that use it. It is groups within the town as well use these fields. So it would be infinitely beneficial to have them in a quality surface to play on. And that's it. The CPC Community Preservation Committee was unanimous in our decision to vote, the $45,000. This is supposed to say $45,000. My apologies for that. The $45,000 for Article 29, MCLEOD Field Renovation Design Project, and we respectively ask that town meeting approves the funding as well. Thank you for your consideration, and take care and see you at town meeting.